Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Laz, and today, in the spirit of our merry month of October, I'm going to talk about a sort of darker anime, and that's how it's going to be in this month. I have a few horror or just creepy in general anime lined up, and to start it off, we're going to talk about Perfect Blue. But before we do that, as always, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, press that bell notification, share some love, comment down below, and all of the socials. So they're all in the description down there. And without further ado, let's start. So Perfect Blue is an anime made by Satoshi Kon, and he's very famous for his anime. Is it made by Satoshi Kon? Yeah, as I said, it was directed by Satoshi Kon. And as you may know, Satoshi Kon is a rather famous director who unfortunately passed away a few years back. But this anime has often been hailed as one of the best horror animes on the planet, really. And even though I do agree that it's quite good, I have a few quarrels with the anime itself. So without further ado, we're going to talk about that later, but without further ado, let's talk about the story first. The story follows this pop idol who wants to become an actress, so switch careers, go into acting and stuff like that. And she wants to become an actress and does all these things just to further her agenda and her wish to become an actress, right? And at the same time, there's a lot of weird stuff happening. Like there's hints that one of her fans might be stalking her. There's hints that there's all sorts of weird stuff happening, and it's all based around one website in the anime called Mima's Room. And of course the protagonist's name is Mima, and the band's name is Cham, where she used to be a pop idol and where she used to sing, right? So a lot of weird shit starts happening. People start dying and people start getting hurt. Without spoiling anything, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta start making spoiler-full videos, because it's like I always have to watch my words and not spoil anything. But that's the way it is. So without spoiling anything, I'm gonna move on to the section about the graphics. The graphics, it's like I'm talking about video games. You can see that I've been streaming too much. And this is a good segue to mention that I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Central European time. I hope to see you there. So, as I was saying, let's get into the graphics. The visuals, I'm not going to call them graphics, the visuals are weird. I don't like them. And there's one specific reason why I don't like them. There's one thing that pisses me off so much. You may have not even noticed it, but a person like me does notice. I don't know what they were going for and why they did this, but when you watch the anime, you can actually see the screen wobbling, like a shaky cam effect. It's probably like they tried to make it like when somebody's like recording it with their hands, but it's so annoying. I fucking hate it. I don't like it at all. It's like I can zone out and I can forget about it from time to time, right? But then I remember it and it starts pissing me off. And that's not the worst part. That is the worst part about the graphics, but that's not the only part about the graphics that I don't like. It's a little bit too simplistic for my taste. And I don't mean the character design. The character design is okay. They've been created rather well. Some of them look really, really ugly, but it's fine. And they're done rather well, like you would expect for the time, right? But at the same time, some of the other things have basically zero attention paid to them. I don't know if this was done on purpose or some other reasons, but like, for example, they're watching TV and they're basically stick figures on the TV, or they're like the crowd and stuff like that, right? And did I mention that some characters are really fucking ugly? I don't know why. It's like there are some characters which look so disgusting, like I don't even want to look at them. I don't. They're gross. And it's like, at the same time, there are some characters that look good, but most of them look pretty shit, except for the main characters, and the main characters, except for the stalker fan dude. He looks the worst of all. There's something about his look that freaks me out, right? And let's move now to the sound, to the audio portion, where I didn't notice much sound, much music, there are some cool parts where the sound effects start segueing into music, and I enjoy that a lot.
ファックスか。誰だろう。あなた誰なの？
I can respect that. I can respect that. I should find a way to do that myself. I probably never will, but I should find a way. And also, the sound effects are pretty good. Sound effects. I can't say anything bad about the sound effects. I like them. They're good. They're sound effects, basic sound effects. No problems there. As I said, I like the fact that they found a way to transition from sound effects into music. That was beautiful, actually. And moving on, I'm gonna conclude this with a general overview of the anime and what I think about it, my personal opinion. So we've done the objective stuff, let's get into the subjective stuff. My personal opinion on how this whole anime works as a whole is that it tries to play into your paranoia. And the good part about it is you would probably be hard pressed to figure out what's going on until like the very end of the anime, because it's really well done and it's hard to realize what the hell is going on. It's a plot twist at the end, right? But it tries to play in your paranoia. It succeeds to an extent, and there's some points where you're wondering like, what the fuck is going on? What is this anime? What am I watching? But it all gets explained and wrapped up in the end rather well, except there are some loose points. And there are some loose points which don't really make sense. Like, I'm not going to talk about what happens in the ending. I'm not going to go into that there. But there are certain events that happen mid-anime, and at the same time, the way it was resolved in the end does not cover those plot holes, and they still exist there. And it's weird, because some of the things could not have been possible at all if the ending was true. So I don't know, maybe it's just plot holes and they just retconned it or whatnot in the ending. But all I know is there are some holes in the story. But other than that, it's a rather well-made anime. It's really good. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. But those parts that I just mentioned about the camera wobble, like what the hell? Imagine I did the whole review like this. Would that be pleasant? Imagine watching me for 2 hours doing this. Would that be pleasant? No, it wouldn't. I mean, it's so annoying. I hate it. It pisses me off. And the simplistic graphics of some things also aren't the best. However, it does really well what it sets out to do. It does instill that paranoia, that slight fear, that weirding out. And you do feel very sorry for the character, what's going on within her life. It's kind of tragic to be put through all of this. It sucks. It really does suck. And you can relate to the character. She's trying to do what she's trying to do. She's trying to achieve her dreams. And also I have to point out that there's some points where you don't really know if it's the act or if it's not the act. And by act I mean her actress role in a series. So you don't know if she's acting. Focus. You don't know if she's acting or she's not acting. So it can be really cool when it comes to that. I did enjoy that as well. Overall, it's a good anime, and I think you generally should watch it if you can. I hope there is a version online. I haven't checked. I hope there's a version that fixes the wobbly thing. I don't like that at all. I'm not pleased. And yeah, that's about it for this anime. Of course, if you liked it, please leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, click that subscribe button, smash that bell, like ding it, like ding that bell. Comment down below if you have any questions or you just want to share your 2 cents. And share your 2 cents. Give me your input. I want to know. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can go to my Twitch, where I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Central European Time. And if you're a kind and generous soul and you want to help me out with all of this that I'm trying to do and all of these things that I'm doing, you can donate to my Patreon like these lovely people here. We have Alden, Day, Rain, and Dex Puro. I call him Dex Puro, but it's Dexter Puro. So go and check all my stuff out, and I hope to see you soon.